What up, y'all? It's Triple King here with another video. We got another video from Shoe on Head. Shoe on Head. Yes, that's what we're watching today. I know, yeah, it's kind of complicated. So we got a video of how to help women in their loneliness. I don't know how it's gonna go, but hey, I trust her. Let's get into it. Ah, man.
Women. Despite popular belief on Reddit, I love women. And despite popular belief on 4chan, I am a woman. And as I am filming this, it is currently International Women's Day. So happy International Women's Day to all
Sure.
7.3 of you.
7.3. That's great. I'm pretty sure I have like 0.2%. Should I even check? Should I even check? How many percent of women are even watching my channel, bro? I haven't checked in a while.
We've talked quite a bit about male loneliness on this channel, but we haven't really touched on female loneliness, which although technically not as severe yet, is unfortunately a real and rapidly growing trend. The modern world does not seem to have a solution to this. All modern dating advice is just garbage. The future
Okay, it's not showing me the genders. It's not. I guess it's the views are just too low. Mm, Nothing to show for these dates, yeah. Ish. Wait, let me change it to in the last year. Oh my goodness. Okay, now that's within the last year. Let me see. The last 90 days? No. In the last damn it, man. Lifetime? That's a lot. That's a lot. It says 25%, but I think it's because I'm not really that big, so the small amount of views I get is just that. So hey, bro, it's something is something. Hey, why is it mostly Americans watching me? Mostly, they are South Africans. They are South Africans and Indians and Indians. There's 2% South African, 2% Indian, 29% American. Thank you very much. Nah, man. Nah. Let me check since back then. Let me check. Nah, fam. Let me check. Okay, wow. So number one on my list is America, New Zealand, Germany, Philippines. Who's watching? Australia, Canada. Dang, bro, y'all are watching me. New Zealand, New Zealand. Okay, dog, okay. I don't know how to feel about this. I don't know how to feel. And 95% of you are not subscribed. Thank you very much. Let me check in the last year. Yeah, a lot of you ain't subscribed. Come on, guys. Ouch. Let's get back into it. That was a nice tangent.
seems bleak, so maybe we have to look in the past. In this video, we're going to talk a bit about modern female loneliness, and then we're going to have some fun looking at some dating advice from the 1950s to see if we can find a solution there. Because what worked for our grandmothers surely will work for us, right? Back in the day when
1950s, yeah, grandmothers. Yeah.
people would still go to malt shops and diners instead of femboy hooters. Women dated men for more than just their wallets. Which reminds me, before we get into this video, let's quickly get into today's sponsor, Ridge Wallet. Ridge wallets are high-quality, minimalist wallets that can hold up to 12 cards and all that cash you don't have. They're also made with RFID blocking technology, which can help protect you from digital pickpocketers. Ridge's store features over 30 unique colors and styles, including carbon fiber.
Yeah, not me. I switched off my tap to pay option. I switched it off. I'm not taking that chance.
Matte olive. The durable materials mean that each wallet comes with a lifetime warranty. My personal favorites are from their new women's expansion, which features Daisy Dream and Flower Power. They are literally so cute. I am obsessed with them. I love how unique they all are, and I am constantly getting compliments on them. And they're also available in combination with a slim key case that can carry up to 6 keys. I've been using the Daisy Dream wallet for over 3 months now, and I really love the colorful pattern.
And we just got load shedding. Give me a minute. Wait, I'm putting my laptop in battery saver mode. I put it in early because if something while I'm watching it, Like it saves my battery like when it's like weak. So I'm like, let me just save it now while I still have the chance, you know. And yeah, okay, cool.
and sleek design. But don't just take my word for it. Ridge has over 80,000 5-star reviews, and they're so confident that you'll love their products that they'll let you test them out for 365 days. And if you don't like them for any reason, you can return them and get a full refund. They're also having their 11-year anniversary sale right now, so head on over to ridge.com/shoe to save up to 30% on your purchase. Big thank you to Ridge for sponsoring this channel, and thank you, the viewer, for not skipping the ad. The number of single women in the US is expected to increase 1.2% every year from 2008 to 2030, compared to a 0.8% increase in the overall population. This will result in 45% of women between the ages of 25 and 44 who will be single and childless by 2030. Now, according to some people, this is apparently a good thing. More women being single and childless is a good thing. Society is progressing. Women no longer have to be chained up and turned into breeding cows. 1984. Apparently, single women spend more than the average family on travel, shopping, makeup, skincare, etc. So of course, some economists will twist this into a positive thing. But I'm not an economist.
You spend more than the average household. So basically, you spend more than husband and wife and two kids. You spend more than that. Oh my goodness.
I'm your average, humble, working class American
True,
YouTuber, slaving over
I've seen those type of girls. They really spend, yo.
a hot laptop, producing absolutely nothing of value to society. And I don't think this is a good thing. I think this is proof things are going very wrong. And if you look at the stats about how so many women are on antidepressants and how the female suicide rate has been increasing, there may be a connection here. Friendship, family, and sexual intimacy are a big part of the hierarchy of needs.
Yes, it
and I don't think women are happier being alone and single. I just think women might be better at coping with being alone and single. At least for a little while.
I just had like the craziest, saddest thought. I'm in the stage of life where I'm watching all my friends get married and have babies.
When you talk about the subject, a lot of men will point out that these women could easily get any man to sleep with. And I'm sure they know that. But sex isn't the only thing people are looking for, as I said in the male loneliness video. It would be relatively easy for a lot of these incels to just get laid, hire a hooker, and it would take the average woman like 5 minutes to find a man to sleep with. Just walk the outside. But casual sex isn't the solution to loneliness. It's a band-aid. It's a way to fill your void with cum.
Okay.
Trying to find someone to
You
love,
ruined the moment. Come on.
to marry, to have a family with nowadays, it is incredibly difficult for both genders in this climate today. And it seems like nowadays the only acceptable way to do so is to swipe right. We live in an increasingly atomized, lonely society thanks to a nasty combination of social media, technology, hookup culture, lack of community, lack of friends, lack of purpose, lack of money, late-stage capitalism, neoliberalism, and so
changing beauty standards, changing society's perspective, expectations. Same as beauty standards, but expectations for something.
many other things. And men are being told to, well, nothing.
Okay.
You're on your own. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. It's your fault. You built the world after all, and are increasingly turning to the few people who at least pretend to give a shit, who just wind up selling them poison that ultimately hurts them in the end. Like hollow materialism, eternal one-night stands, and vasectomies.
Let's not talk
in case you were wondering, that's what the red pill has been up to. Telling their audience to just forget marriage and neuter themselves. While women, in turn, are also being sold very similar poison. About how it's good to be single, it's empowering. You don't need no man. Get on the pill. Sleep around. Climb the corporate ladder and
have social anxiety, have social issues, have hormonal dysfunction. Hormonal dysfunction. Where you're constantly mad, sad, happy, tired, exhausted, energetic, not unbalanced. Just saying that, okay? What else? All that stuff. having money and no use to it, no use for it because you just have too much money and don't know what to do with it. So you just try to fill your heart with just meaningless compassion. Actually, just no. You just wow. Yeah.
Don't worry, baby. We'll freeze your eggs for you.
Please
But is
don't.
this good advice for women? Or have we girl bossed a little too close to the sun? A study on date psychology
Me too,
recently
way too.
revealed that 48% of men 26 to 40 years old have not approached women in the past year.
Damn.
And 60% of men aged 18 to 25 said they haven't. In the entire data set, 30% of men said they never approached a woman in person before. Ever. This also might be because, like I said, everything that isn't swiping right on a dating app nowadays is considered creepy. Don't approach women at the bar. Don't approach women at the gym. Don't approach women at coffee shops. Don't approach women at work. Don't approach women at the mall. Don't approach women. We live in HR world. And it turns out a lot of women don't like HR world. Every time I see videos of women crying about not being approached by men or being lonely, the comments and replies are always full of men like, enjoy your cats. This is what you asked for. This is the world you wanted, ladies. But was it? Not every woman is the blue-haired, man-hating, feminist stereotype that you have in your mind. A lot of them want the same exact world you do. What you have to understand is society in the media is basically like her fat, ugly, drunk friend at the bar cock-blocking you from talking to her. Excuse me? She's not interested. Even though chances are, she might be. According to the same
Like, let me not go there.
study on date psychology, 77% of women aged 18 to 30 want to be approached more. So if men are lonely and women are lonely, but men are too afraid to approach women nowadays, there's only one thing we can do, ladies. We must approach them. So I did a little research and looked up how to approach men as a woman. Number 1, don't.
Please don't.
Almost every single article, blog post, tweet thread, giving advice to women on how to get a man said some shit like, don't chase him, let him chase you. Be unavailable and mysterious. Simply pretend
Right, now you confuse me even more. Now I don't want to approach you because I feel like I'm gonna get arrested.
he doesn't exist. Great. Awesome. Almost every single bit of dating advice I found amounted to let them come to us. But what if they're not coming to us?
Yeah.
What do we do now? Well, according to the great philosophers of our time, Fresh and Fit and Andrew Tate, the problem is the modern woman.
Pretty
Lazy,
much.
entitled, mid. These are the ingredients that create the modern woman. So clearly
not
we have to
you.
go back. Back when a cheeseburger was 5 cents. And women were lobotomized.
Okay.
That's right, we must return to the 1950s.
One of the most common ways to find a partner these days is by using dating apps and websites. But back in the 1950s, you had to get a little bit more creative. Here's an article from 1958 in McCall's magazine listed 129 ways for women to get a husband.
This list has gone viral so many times on the internet, and I have been sitting on this video idea for years. And what better time to talk about this now that all you bitches single as fuck. But don't worry, we are going to see if the red pill and schizophrenic Roman statue trad larper account
Yeah, you know people have these profiles always be like acting like hella stoic and stuff like that. Sigma white, Sigma male, alpha male this, alpha male that. Bruh.
on Twitter are correct. Did women in the 1950s have better dating advice than women today? Because apparently what we're doing today, crying on TikTok, is just not working for us.
Nah.
Okay, let's just dive into this. Let's go. Number 1, get a dog and walk it. Honestly, this is pretty good advice. This is fine advice. If you have a dog, you'll probably go to a dog park and meet other dog people. I could see this working. Just please, for the love of God, do not become a doggo mom. The amount of times I'm walking through the city and I see a stroller and a fucking dog is in it. Just do not
Okay, now that's lonely.
treat your dog like a surrogate child, please. I want to go on vacations and enjoy life. That's why I don't want kids. I have dogs anyway. Will somebody please watch Mr. Poopsie while I'm gone? He has separation anxiety. Have you
Yeah, that's dude. His separation anxiety, he's not diagnosed, but hey, you did.
car broke down at strategic places. Oh no, my brakes suddenly stopped working in front of the Bass Pro Shop. Oh no, not right next to the tall rich man convention. Attend a night school. Take courses men like. If you want to sign up for ancient
Hell
Roman
no.
history class, be my guest. I personally would not go back to school for a man. No man is worth that. I still have nightmares about being in school. Why am I having dreams about math homework at 33 years old? Look in the census reports for places with the most single men. Nevada
It stopped recording, my bad. Wait, what's this? No.
has 125 females for every 100 females. Ladies, if you want to meet a man, simply hang out in the Shoe on Head fan base. The ratio of men and women here is
Ouch.
insane. We got all types of men here. We got the furries, we got the weebs, the libertarians, the conservatives, the liberals.
The Marxists, the anarchists, the agitators, the looters, and people who, in many instances, have absolutely no clue what they are doing.
I feel offended.
Read the obituaries to find eligible widowers. What the fuck? Showing up to a funeral like, hey, sorry about your wife. What that dick do though? So I'm actually getting
That's a bit dark. Wow,
these
that's,
from an article written in 2018 about the advice from the 1950s. And the journalist Bella DiPaolo is constantly writing her own commentary after like almost every single one of these things. Like, look, ready? This one is like, get a job in a medical, dental, or law school. And she writes, become a doctor, dentist, or lawyer. You are a badass, so you don't need to marry one. And the next advice from the
Oh man, that's why we're here, to get a
50s
man
is
in.
become a nurse or airline stewardess. They have very high marriage rates. And she's like, no, become a person who thinks for herself. They have very high rates of living the life that works for them. So become a doctor, dentist, or lawyer is good advice because strong, independent woman jobs or something. But become a nurse or airline stewardess is bad advice because why exactly? Like, I'm sorry.
Because there's someone else's assistant. Man, that's just like you just.
Is
ruined the
that
whole
not
point
a
of
little
things.
sexist? Why is she looking down on being a nurse or an airline worker? The advice some women give to other women is like incredible. It's always just like constant affirmation.
Constant insults, constant like judgment, man. Just constant belittling. Like I don't understand women. Yo, bro. Yo,
Constant
girls.
coddling,
Yo.
constant like, you're doing nothing wrong, sweetie. And then male advice is like, your whole family's gonna die if you don't go to the gym right now. Be nice to everybody. They may have an eligible
that's
brother
how I
or
feel.
son. You shouldn't only be being nice to
Okay,
people
wow.
in order to possibly get laid. Just be nice to everyone in general. Being nice is
Please.
like the bare minimum. And what's sad is some people can't even do that. The bar is in hell. And yet, get a government job overseas. Okay, I'm sorry. No man is worth becoming a Fed. Do not become a federal agent for some dick.
Yeah, government job overseas. What, like a CIA, FBI, a Navy? Nah, bro. Too much work. Too much work. I don't care if people say, "Hey, man, you can be in the
Be
army."
friendly
My
to
fault.
ugly men. Again, just be nice to everyone in general. Lowering your standards if they're very high or unrealistic is a good thing, but don't lower them too
Right.
much. If you're not attracted to someone, you should not be dating them. And don't get with the first person who's nice to you or shows you attention just because you're lonely. The amount of men and women who like jump into relationships just because they're sad and lonely
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
is way too high. It's almost always a recipe
Yes,
for
it is.
disaster. Don't date someone who you think is ugly, but like, if he's not over 6 feet or doesn't have the perfect body, like, yeah,
Okay.
give him a chance. You're not perfect either, girl. But if you think he's straight up ugly. Different story. So yes, be nice to everyone, including ugly people, but don't date someone you think is ugly. Tell your friends that you are interested in getting married. Don't keep it a secret. Oh, we have another author's note. Tell your friends you have no interest whatsoever in getting married. Don't keep it a secret. Tell your mother. Tell all your other relatives. Tell all the random people you meet on the street. Declare it on social media. Bro, this is why we are here now, by the way.
That's what I just said. Like, what? Even she wrote in her article, How to Get a Husband. And now you're saying you don't want to
People
get
like this,
no.
in 2018, telling young women to not even try and just be a strong, independent girl
2018,
boss. These are the fat, ugly, drunk friend at the bar cock blocking you. Get lost at football games.
Very much.
Alright, if I'm at a football game, I'm already lost. Don't take a job in a company run largely by women. You would never hear this in my...
Don't take a job run mostly by women. True. If you want to find a man. True. Because it just becomes a hive mind there. The mother hen just becomes a big mother hen. Like the new guy. The new guy's up. You're the new guy in a place full of women. Trust me. You're gonna have a very confusing situation, my guy. You're gonna have a situation where one or two of the women want you, right? There's gonna be multiple situations going on, right? Either one will want you to a point where now the other women are forcing you or kind of persuading you to go for this girl. Or if it's two women, now they're divided into groups of women that want you. See, when a girl likes a man, right? And she's an average girl, not just a unique type. She tells her friends. Then her friends think for her, even though she doesn't want them to think for her. But girls, they'll just do it. So now this group of friends finds out that the other girl wants him. So now that group of friends are now beefing my guy. I know so many guys are like, yeah, fight for me. I'm like, dude, now you're causing some drama at work. Rule number 1, never have drama at work. Keep drama to a minimum at work because who loves work? I never had an official job, let me say. I've never had an official job before, and I still don't like it, especially when there's beef. So,
modern day
yeah, not
advice.
looking
This
good.
is like blasphemous. I like the author's note to run a company. Get a job demonstrating fishing tackle in a sporting goods store. See? Bass Pro Shops. I'm telling you. The last respectable institution in America. On a plane, train, or bus,
Don't get that one. Maybe because I don't have that franchise.
don't sit
in my
next to a
country.
woman. Sit next to a man. Author's note, spread out all your stuff on the seat next to you and maybe you will get to have the whole row to yourself. The contrast between
You're on a plane, lady. You cannot take that seat. You cannot put your furniture on that seat because it's reserved. You're on a bus. You are supposed to share a seat unless you are, disabled or prescribed wise, right? And there are prescribed seats in the back if that train is, built for those type of people. And what's the last one? Did it say car? No, wait. It said plane, train. Okay, it said train. The train. There's no conductors in my country, so but come on, have etiquette.
the like
Come
wholesome
on.
goofy shit from the 1950s and this like bitter modern asocial shit is so funny. Go to all reunions of your high school or college class. There may be widowers there. What is up with this like predatory ass advice? Why widowers? Be a rebound for a man whose wife fucking died. Also, I just realized I missed my
Wow.
10-year high school reunion. Oh well. I don't think anyone would recognize me anyway. I'd have to like wear an Invader Zim shirt and like trip pants. Don't be afraid to associate with more attractive girls. They may have some leftovers.
What are you doing here? What do you mean? I'm here for the scraps.
Don't room with a girl who is a sad
wow.
sack
You want the sloppy seconds? You want the leftovers, bruh? Nah.
and let her pull you down to her level. I mean, this is pretty good, like, standard advice. Don't surround yourself with negative, miserable people. Like this journalist who will just try to drag you down to her level and attempt to
Keep
sabotage
telling you that you don't need that, man. Keep telling you don't
your
need that, man.
dating
You can be
aspirations. Learn to paint. Set up easel outside engineering school. The author's note. If you like to paint, set up your easel where nobody will bother you. Spread your stuff out so nobody will sit next to you. Set your easel up where nobody will bother you. They want you to die alone.
And sad.
Stumble
Very
when you walk into a room that he's in. Carry a hat box. What? Do we put a hat in the box?
A hat box. Yeah, put a hat in the box, or the boxes for the hat. Or I wanted to say the box is shaped like a hat, but that just sounds dumb. Huh?
What do we put in the box? What's in the box?
What's in the fucking box?
Wear a band-aid. People always ask what happened. No they won't. This was absolutely written in the 1950s, where people used to talk to each other, make a lot of money. Damn, why didn't I think of that? What great advice. Don't be poor. Dropping the handkerchief still
Don't be a
works.
broke ass.
God, everything seems so wholesome and simple back then. Drop a handkerchief. That's all it
drop a
took.
handkerchief.
Hell, like even my mom, what she did to get my dad's attention, she just like rode her bike back and forth in front of his house. Like, that's so adorable and wholesome. Want to know how me and my husband met? He trolled me on Twitter. He was a hater on Twitter.com. How do I explain that to my future children? Send in a
Yo, honey, you see I met your mom? I bullied her on Twitter, you know what I'm saying? I called her a walking anime girl with a, I called her a walking 2005 anime girl with like the weakest riz ever. Oh my goodness, wow. You know, and yeah, that makes sense nowadays to meet like that. Wow. Now that's a child. He must be the happiest man on the earth, bruh. Yarr. Yarr. Nah, he must be the happiest man. Then, like, the girl he was trolling or bullying became his wife.
corner and cry
That's
softly.
yeah.
Chances are good that he'll come over to find out what's wrong. No, chances are people will whip out their cell phone and start filming you, and then
Or I'll just sit there and just not do anything about it because I'm on my own business.
you go viral.
Yeah.
Crazy Karen cries in corner. Buy a convertible. Men like to ride in them. Learn how
Not anymore. It's not 19.
to bake tasty apple pies. Bring one into the office and let the eligible bachelors taste it. Honestly, this is pretty cute advice. I could see this maybe working. But like, people are so weird about
Maybe.
people like dating at work nowadays. That used to be like
Yes. No, we drama.
the
We don't
number
drama
one
at work.
place people would meet their spouse. And now it's like saying Susan looks nice today is sexual harassment. I like the author's note here. Learn how to bake tasty apple pies. Eat them. Don't do anything for a man ever. Do everything for yourself. Wow, thanks, Journo. You helped so much. Female loneliness cured. Laugh at his jokes. Laugh at his jokes if they are funny. Attractive people make the terrible mistake.
Please. Laugh at their jokes when they're funny. When they're not, just look at them like, Then don't get it because that was a terrible joke.
Of assuming that they are funny because simps and simpettes will laugh at any joke they say, no matter if it's funny or not. You are not funny. People just want to f you. Know the difference. Accidentally have your purse fly open, scattering its contents all over the street. Oh no, I dropped my monster tampon that I use for my magnum pussy. Wear high heels most of the time.
Okay.
They're sexier. Journo note. This has become my favorite thing.
Probably.
Wear shoes with no heels. They are way more comfortable. Or don't wear shoes at all. Okay, terrible advice.
Very much. Please wear shoes, especially when they're going outside where it's dangerous and muddy and sharp.
Wear shoes.
Dirty.
You don't want to attract the foot guys. Trust me. I know some of them are in this comment section right now as we speak. Horrifying. But yes, heels are attractive. Heels are pretty. They make your ass look good. They make your legs look good. I don't see how this is bad advice. Unless he happens to be shorter than you are. Oof. The manlet's catching strays even back in 1958. Tell him He's handsome. Journo note, let's go! Talk to someone who is less needy and insecure. This bitch doesn't even want you complimenting men that you are interested in. Also, ladies, pro tip, if you want him to just melt in your hands, don't say he's handsome. You can do that, but next time you're like walking with him or something, just be like, I feel very protected when I'm with you. He will be locked the fuck in.
I'm not gonna confirm that.
I don't see the fault in like complimenting a man or a woman that you are attracted to, that you are trying to date. Why does that make them insecure or needy? Take good care of your health. Men don't like girls who are ill. Get a sunburn. Go on a diet if you need to. You would never, ever see this advice today. What's crazy is like in the early 2000s, very, very skinny was the look. Like I remember being a kid and seeing things about how like fat Britney Spears is when she looked like this. And now we've gone completely 180 where it's like health and fitness be damned, Lizzo was a queen. Like can we just be normal about this? Why is there no middle ground between like having an eating disorder and having an eating disorder?
There is. It's called not.
When you are with him, order your steak rare. Absolutely not. I eat my steaks well done. Not even well done. I eat that shit. Congratulations. Don't tell him.
I eat that cooked by the flames of hell. I need that thing to be burned like a dragon just came through and just, you know what I'm saying? The point where I need to, just to eat my meat, bro.
About your allergies. Don't be too fussy. Don't whine. Girls who whine stay on the vine. Double date with a gay, happily married couple. Let him see what it's like. This has such a different meaning today. Double date with a gay couple. Let him see what it's like. Be flexible. If he decides to skip the dance and go rowing on the lake, go. Even if you're wearing your best evening gown. Journo note, tell him that's fine, but he has to wear the evening gown and the heels. Hello? Feminize your date. 129 ways to get a boy wife. Hey. Turn wolves into husband material by assuming they have honor. Okay, I'm so fucking brain broken.
Man, so turn wolves into husbands by assuming they have honor. So turn a lone wolf into your husband, I guess.
I'm such a degenerate that, like, when I read this, I immediately thought of, like, Legoshi the wolf from Beastars. Like, oh, he'd make a good husband. Oh, wait, how old is he? Hold on. Oh, God. Oh, God, wait, he's 17. Wait. Resist the urge to make him over. Before marriage, that is. So basically, trap him and then mold him into your perfect mate. Okay? I swear this advice is getting more insane the further we go. The lobotomy is kicking in. Remain innocent, but not ignorant. If he's rich, tell him you like his money. Yeah. The honesty will intrigue him. Will it? Honestly, maybe. If he doesn't mind marrying a gold digger, I guess. But if it's just like a dude looking for love, and you're just like, I like your money, it's over. You fucked it up. Never let him believe your career is more important to you than marriage. Clip and mail him a funny cartoon that means something to the both of you. Literally the 1950s version of sending a meme. Stop.
Clip and mail him a funny cartoon. That's just sending a meme. That's the hard way of sending a meme.
Don't let him think he'll have in-law trouble, even if you know he will. Journo note. Guess who never has in-law trouble? People who stay single. What other articles has...
Seriously? You're making an article on how to get a husband. Now you're just telling them to get single. Like, you're just missing the point of the whole...
This woman written. Let's look this up. The real sex lives of middle-aged single women. A world without marriage. The unsung joy of living alone. The thrill of going to holiday parties alone. Why being in a long-term relationship may make women more depressed. There are more single people than ever. That's not a bad thing. The profound rewards of staying single. I'm done. This is just sad. This is sadder than Anita Sarkeesian having a wedding-themed birthday party and marrying herself.
This looks AI. That looks AI. I hope it's AI. It's
You're gonna
not
look at
AI.
this and tell me
It's
there's
very
no
sad.
female loneliness epidemic? Really? Point out to him that the death rate of single men is twice that of married men. Marry me or you'll die an early death. If your mother is fat, tell him you take after your father. If he's fat too, tell him you're adopted. It was a different time. Stow away on a battleship. Rent a billboard and post your picture and telephone number on it. Oh my god. Do not do this. Sync
Please don't.
the at high noon. Make and sell toupees. Bald men are easy catches. Don't marry him if he has too many loose buttons. The end. So ladies, what have we learned? Follow around your hot friends for scraps, get a sunburn, and carry around a hat box. Wow, this will surely solve female loneliness. No, but for real, some of this advice was actually much better than like any modern dating advice I've seen. Like at least some of this advice was go the outside and talk to men, as opposed to don't talk to him, like let him chase you, don't even look him in the eyes. Also, men, I'm curious, which one of these would actually work on you? Would you go over to a woman that was crying and ask what's wrong? Does the hat box do it for you? I'm curious. By the way, the link to the
I guess only the
whole
dog part
list will
got me.
be
That's it.
in the description. I would love to see your own takes on this list, like your reactions, your own video responses to this list. I've been seeing a lot of VTubers responding to my videos lately, so if one of you anime freaks are reacting to this right now, I see you. So that was that video. I hope you
I'm not a
enjoyed
VTuber.
it. If not, I've stolen like what, 20-something minutes from your life that you will never get back. But if you did like it, please consider donating to my Patreon, link down below. We're going to start doing movie nights together, and I would love to see you there. And I will see you next time with a new video. Bye!
Okay, wait. Wait, which one's the chick? Okay, who's that chick, bro? Nah, bro, we gotta check, bro. The lady was marrying herself. Now that's kind of sad. Not gonna lie with you. So it's, I'm not sure if I should say her name out loud. So wait. On the list? Nope, not on the list. Oh, sorry, I have an event later on today, so I'm not on the list. Yes, okay, fine. Let me just practice later. Let's see. Oh, she's verified. Okay, let's see. Oh, I recognize this chick. Oh, not getting married. Your birthday is no. This is so sad. This is so sad, guys. This is sad. Happily married. His birthday. Oh my gosh. I remember this chick. I think I've seen her somewhere. I think she's the chick that made that. Let me not go there. Sorry about that. Let me just not. No, now that's sad. Now that's sad. I need my water. I didn't bring my water. It's been Triple to King here with another video. Thanks for watching. It's been Sean Head. Like and subscribe with the original video. Like, subscribe my video. Peace.